Yeah. You're live, it says. Apparently I'm live. Apparently I'm live on YouTube, but it looks like I have a very, very slow connection. Interesting. I will be very interested to know if anyone is watching and if this live stream looks okay to them, or if they're like, nope, it's way too, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm tired. It's way too jumpy. It's way too skippy. What is the adjective that I'm looking for? The connection is not good enough. So it's, oh, it looks like it's better now. I'm closing a few windows. I'm closing some windows in hopes that it will improve the connection and improve the live chat. I've never done a YouTube live before, not that I know of. So I'm just doing this to see. Cool. I'll probably do these in the future. Oh, look at this. Someone tagged me in a post picture at the Lancaster Veg Fest. Anyway, look at the chat box over in the corner there. And if anyone is viewing, go ahead and chat. All right, top chat, live chat, all messages are visible. Cool, I will view that in a few moments, I suppose. In the meantime, I'm gonna close a bunch of windows. It looks like no one is here. I'm probably gonna delete this video after I do the live, just so I can test it out. I don't need this to be up there permanently. It's a very slow connection. Yeah, I'm working on that. I think I can type too. Can I? I'm closing a bunch of browser tabs. Help speed up the connection. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. I have a lot of stuff open. Bam. Hello, Kathy Boots. Right, close. I'm closing a bunch of stuff. Close, close. Fuck, I need to get that bench. All right. All right, what else? Close, close. Close. Hi, Kathy. I don't suppose this is any better yet, is it? I'm also at a video file in the background, so that might be taking up a lot of my computer's memory right now. But in the meantime, let me continue. I feel like that shouldn't be a problem, me exporting a video. I think the real problem is just so many browser tabs open in the background. So I'm going to continue closing those as I am, excuse me, as I am closing my browser windows. Would you tell me if the connection appears to be improving? That would be tremendously helpful. So far, I've closed quite a few.
These days, data and documents can...
I'm going to keep that open for now. All right, so I've closed quite a bit. I'm going to close some more. The connection is getting much better. Good to know. Good to know. I'm closing a few more. I am just going to admit I am not only a recovering addict and alcoholic, but I am also a web browser tab opening addict. I have a lot of tabs open, and I can seldom bring myself to close them. Anyway, welcome. It looks like there's 2 of you here right now, but it only shows 1 user being actually here watching the video. Looks like I'm still talking with Kathy Boots and Super Pumpkinhead. Are you guys both still here? If so, let me know. Just say like, yeah, I'm still here. I am still up very late. I'm going to be up probably much later. Kathy is still here. Super Pumpkinhead, are you still here? I am. Oh, and Greg Thompson is still here. So see, there's more people here than it's showing me. Who else is here? If you're here and haven't commented yet. So it looks like there's 3 people here. Oh my God, I'm like hanging out with 3 people. How cool is that? Anyway, I am just texting out this feature so that I can do live streams in the future with my Patreon supporters. If you haven't already checked it out, you might want to go to honeylebronx.com and click on, there should be a link there to support me or a link to go to my Patreon. I'm going to include the link to my website right here, honeylebronx.com. Bam! Go to my website, sign up for my email list so you can keep in touch with me and hear when I'm going to be performing in a town near you. But yeah, I am getting ready to reward my patrons on Patreon with a few things, like, for example, a secret podcast, a weekly secret podcast that just my Patreon supporters.
You and your team need to get things done. With Monday.com, it's easy, fun, and simple. Just add the workflow that suits you. Whether you're a small team or a big organization, everyone will know who's doing what. Click, drag, and drop.
Found it. Stop this.
Create your board exactly the way you want.
Stop this.
Mention your team.
Skip ad. Pause. There we go. Stuff open in the background. There we go. Hi, Crunchy Scott. Hi from DC. Crunchy Scott, I have been trying. It's the little helper talking to you. Who's the little helper? Oh, that voice in the background a minute ago. I am trying to do a show in DC. I have been trying to do a show in DC, but I can never quite make contact with a venue out there that then gets back to me. So I'm hoping to find a gay bar that hosts drag shows that can get back to me and partner with me on me doing a drag show fundraiser there sometime in the months to come. This whole time I've been closing windows. So I'm still closing more and more and more tabs. So it is my hope that any second now, the connection is going to be like perfect. Like, oh, it's just like watching a normal live stream video. But for now, I am still still closing browsers. I feel like I've closed a lot of them. There's probably a few open still that I just can't bring myself to close yet for whatever reason. Let's see. I can't close that yet. So you guys, write and let me know, where are you watching from? Where are you in the world right now? I would love to know where you are all from, because I'd love to know if I'm touring or coming to a town near any of you anytime soon. Atlanta, I will definitely be in Atlanta. Well, I mean, it's not definite yet, but I did the Atlanta Veg Fest. Scranton, Kathy, did we meet? because I just performed in Scranton about a month or so ago, and I fucking love Scranton. Scranton was one of my favorite towns to perform in. Kathy, who are you? Did you just come to see my show, or did we like hang out afterwards? How did we meet? I really loved Scranton. And I know nothing about Scranton, so I wasn't sure if that was like a big enough city where I was going to get like a decent turnout. So I was like, I don't know, should I go to Scranton? Should I not go to Scranton? Will people be there? And it ended up being one of my best shows of all time. In fact, let me go to my spreadsheet. In Scranton, we raised $600 for the animals in Scranton. So Scranton was very worth my time. We had 53 people come to our show at Posh at the Scranton Club. We raised $600 for Anonymous for the Voiceless and the Farmhouse Sanctuary. So that is like one of the best. Awesome. Well, I hope that you had a great time at Posh, and I hope you'll be back to support them in the future. I'm sure they have a lot of other drag shows and stuff going on, so go and check those out and support them. And tell them that you're there because Honey the Bronx. Yeah, we raised $600. I think actually there's not officially a branch of Anonymous there now. So I think what ended up happening was all of that money went to the Farmhouse Sanctuary. So as far as Atlanta, Greg, you're in Atlanta. Did you see me perform last November in Atlanta? I did a show in Atlanta on November 10th, and we raised, again, $600. And God willing, if they have me back at the Atlanta Veg Fest again this year, I would love to go to Atlanta again. I have the new invisible aligners from Smile Direct Club, and oh, my computer seems like it froze up. There we go. And these things have such a hard plastic edge along the inside that like your tongue just cuts it. You didn't know of me then. Well, I will be back in Atlanta. I really hope that you'll be there to see me. Work on it. Crunchy Scott, reach out, if you would, reach out to me on Facebook. Message Honey LaBronx on Facebook. Daniel Sweeney. I got a crush on Daniel Sweeney, I'm just going to admit. That is a very handsome man, and it's to think of him in a certain way. In a very thirsty manner. So I really want to do a fundraiser for Poplar Spring Animal Sanctuary and any other DC area organization, maybe a local branch of Anonymous or something like that. These triceps are getting a workout. I really went in, and I normally don't really, I can't normally target my triceps, but I hit them well. Anyway, I have headed to the gym. It is leg day. I know it's 1:30 in the morning, and I still have to finish editing my script. I don't know if any of you are able to make it to New York City, but I am doing my play. In 8 days, my play opens, and then I'm doing my play again the following Wednesday. And then I'm flying out to LA again to do the National Animal Rights Conference. So, what was I going to say? I'm so ADD right now, I can't. Yeah, so I have to update my script and then record my lines so I can listen to my lines while I'm at the gym. And then I have to go to the gym. So I'm probably going to be up till 6 in the morning. If I'm lucky, I'll be up till 6 in the morning. Hopefully no later than that. Anyway, Greg, reach out to me, or no, Crunchy Scott, rather. Could you reach out to me on Facebook, send me a message, and then let's plan something for DC, because it's so easy for me as a New Yorker to just rent a car and then go to DC, Baltimore, Pennsylvania, blah blah blah. And I would love to do that, later this early autumn, late summer. But every time I've done that area, like I've done Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. I've done Baltimore. I've done Philadelphia. I've done Scranton. I've done Allentown. I was like circling the DC area, trying to do DC, hoping to do DC. And then I could just never find a venue. I've not been able to find a venue in DC. I cannot find a gay bar in the DC area that has the capacity to put on a drag show. I don't need anything other than, I don't need an actual stage, just like, oh yeah, that corner of the bar is where the performer will stand. And then here's where the audience will stand. Here is our sound system. Here's a microphone. That's it. That's all I need. And I've not been able to find a place in DC that can do that and will get back to me. To be fair, I've only made contact with one bar out there at all. Just some big place big enough for your ear. But seriously, I'm not looking for like a theater space that I would have to rent. Because then it doesn't work my business model. Like I would have to take that money from the charity that we've been raising funds for. So that's why I look for a bar, because I don't need them to pay me for the performance, and I don't want them to charge me for the use of the space. You know, if usually I bring about an average about 43, 44 people per show. So I'm looking for a bar that would just be like, yeah, totally. You want to bring 40 people in our bar on a Monday at 7 p.m.? Great, we would love that. That's what I need. If I can find that, if you can help me find that, I can come to DC and do a show. So message me on Facebook, please, and let's start spreading the word and finding that. Because whether I do it now or soon, I want to, this whole tour that I've been doing, I want to definitely revisit some cities that I've already been to. But more than anything, I want to start doing by the end of this year, I want to do as many shows as I can in as many cities as I can. And I want them all to go as well as they can, so that in the end of a year's time, I will have a network of, great, in this city, I can go to this bar. In this city, I can go to this bar. I would love to have, like, how many shows have I done so far this year? How many shows have I done so far this year? I've done about 36 shows so far. And so that times 4, I'd love to basically at the end of this year have like 100 places around the country where I know I can go, so that, I can just be like, hey, here, I want to create a tour. That would make it really easy for me to start touring regularly. So yeah, reach out to me on Facebook. Let's start setting that up. Yeah, work. I'm going to run because I got work to do on the script. Guys, I am starting a lot more projects on Patreon for my patrons. So if you have not already, and if you have the means to do so and you would like to consider doing so, please consider, if you're a fan of mine, if you're a fan of my work, think about how much fun it is to give a drag queen $1, and now imagine how hard it is for you to give me $1 right now through the screen. See, you can't give me $1 right now, and yet I'm a drag queen. So I want your dollars, and you want to give me your dollars. But imagine if you could just set aside $1 bill every month and be like, you know what? It's been another 30 days. I'm going to send another $1 bill to Honey LaBronx. How great would that be? So go to my website, honeylabronx.com, and click on support or click on Patreon and become a supporter on Patreon. And then you can actually get access to my secret podcast episodes, which will be starting soon. You will get early access to content when it's available. All my recipes, I'm starting to add them to Patreon as well. And I'm starting to add all of my drag shows. You can actually watch my drag shows right on YouTube, but only my Patreon supporters have access to that. Anyway, good. I'm going to run. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. This has been fun. I didn't know I could do this, so now this is the thing. Talk to you guys soon. Oh, and if you don't already, subscribe to me on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe and click that little bell icon so that you will get notifications when I'm going live or when I have new videos. So that would be awesome. Thank you guys. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.